Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward. Where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank, we're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank, investing in our community, investing in you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready.
Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
It's time for Cordell football on 106.9 The Zone and Cordell Blue Devil TV. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Bank of Western Oklahoma, CK Energy, Cordell Memorial Hospital, Evitz Drug, Bank 360, Right Here Convenience Store, Wheeler Ford, Great Plains Bank in Cordell, Cordell TV and Appliance, Blue Sky Bank, and Western Technology Center. Get ready for kickoff. Cordell Blue Devil football is on the air. Here's Mike Sutherland and Dudley Simpson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cordell Blue Devil football. Tonight, the Blue Devils are on the road to Central High, which is southwest of Marlow.
Yep, we are here. Yes, yeah. Chad and Dudley. Mike's on his way. He'll be here in just a few minutes. Got stuck in that traffic on the turnpike. Yeah, looking forward to it tonight, Dudley. Should be fun. 8-man game again tonight. The rest of the season, taking on a Central High team 0-1 on the year, losing to Timberlake last week. Final score of that one was 46-0. Cordell Blue Devils with a hard-fought game on the road at Fox last Thursday, losing 46-26. Cordell lost to Sarah, 11-man game to start the season. But it's good to see these kids get down to 8-man, Dudley, and play some pretty good football and just going to get better.
You know, we was talking to the coach earlier, and he's enthused about it. He said the kids are excited and enthused about it. And we saw so much spirit last week in the Blue Devils. They played a strong first half. And then I think a little fatigue got them, and Fox adjusted to what we were doing. But this gives the Blue Devils a full week of practice at 8-man football. And that's incredible. That's a good thing to see. And this is an 8-man field. The midfield stripe is the 40-yard marker, and it's been a long time since we've seen that. So it's a lot of fun to be here, and I can't tell you how long it's been since we've seen. We've been here before to Central, but it's been back in the 90s.
Yep.
So it's been more than 20 years that we've been here. They've got a beautiful field laid out here. It's an 80-yard field. It faces east and west, and we're on the south side looking north right here. We're here with all the Central Bronco fans, so it's going to be interesting. You're going to hear a lot of them. We got a good crowd from Cordell here also.
Yep, good to see the band here as well. Cordell Blue Devils. They've got 16 kids suited up here tonight. Dudley County Central High, they have 21, so about the same number. Again, 8-man here this evening. Don't forget, next Friday, it's homecoming. Strother comes to town for a 7 o'clock kick. Dudley's gonna take in the parade next Friday afternoon.
Starts at 2:30.
2:30.
And then you can go eat spaghetti before the game. They'll start serving spaghetti at 4:30. I've already got my tickets for that.
You got your schedule lined up, yep.
You bet. I know what my schedule is.
That's right. Cordell will kick off to Central High. Cordell in the traveling white tops with the dark pants and the dark helmet. Central High in the home blues with the gold pants and the gold helmets. And again, it is Central High tonight, Strother next Friday. So make that note. It's going to be on a Friday and not Thursday. And then a tough assignment as the Blue Devils will travel to take on
Tipton
Tigers. Very good football team.
It's going to be fun, and it's getting underway right here. The Blue Devils come out to kick off on this event. Being an 80-yard field, they will kick off from the 30. Midfield is the 40-yard stripe, and this field is in great shape right here.
Yep, plush field, nice and thick. Weather is good. We have some wind tonight. We did not have any wind at Fox. That was suffocating, but tonight we've got a nice breeze here.
Nice breeze. Blue Devils are lined up, getting ready to kick off. The approach from the 30, kicks it deep down here to the 10, goes through his hands back to the 1-yard line, runs it out to about the 5, maybe the 7 or 8 yard line. So
yep, good coverage on that kickoff. And again, Central High losing to Timberlake last week. Timberlake's always in the finals in Class C and 8-man, and they took care of Central High 46-0 last week. So one team's going to get their first victory of the year tonight. It is Cordell on the road at Central High. Thanks to all of our sponsors, 106.9. We're on Facebook, and Cordell Blue Devil TV on YouTube.
And so Central comes to the ball, they snap, direct snap, left side, come around the right corner, tackled by the Cordell Blue Devils. Big number 1, I think it is, makes the tackle for the Cordell Blue Devils. That'll be Briggs Reeves.
It's a gain of 4 and make it 2nd and 6.
Should be out to the 12-yard line. if my numbers are right. They're a little bit harder to see from this angle down here, but if Cordell Blue Devils defense can keep them on that end of the field, that's better for Cordell. So 4-yard gain, and they've got, about a 4-yard gain. Dive play left side. He tripped up over the 5-yard line, fell forward to about the 10, 11, 12. He's going to say it's at the 11, 12-yard line.
Yep, that'll make it 3rd and a short 5 for Central High. Opening drive of the game. Central High moving left to right.
And as they approach, they line up. The snap, hand off to the deep back. He comes to the right side, bashes into one of the Blue Devils' defensive man, crosses the 20-yard line, and he'll be at the 21. It'll be a first down for Central. 21. So that's their first down of the ball game. So they run 3 downs to get that. So good effort right there, but a good stop by the Cordell Blue Devils at the Central 21-yard line. Line up I formation, pitch to the tailback. He'll go to the left side. Number 11 turns the corner, bounces across 25, and there's a flag.
Yeah, nice gain of about 7, but I feel like it's going to come back with a hold against Central. Yep.
He made a good turn and a wide open. You know, something unusual happened, and a hold kind of negates a nice run right there for...
Yep, that'll make it 1st and long for Central. First drive of the game got underway just before 7 o'clock. Mike, you'll get here in plenty of time. He is on his way, so Mike Sutherland will be here shortly. Dudley with the...
Back up to the 15-yard line.
The stat sheet. Dudley keeps all the stats.
So as they do that, they come to the line of scrimmage. Ends are in tight. I formation in the backfield. Pitch to the deep back. He comes to the right side. Good defense by the Cordell Blue Devils. Big number 22, Connor Gregg, was pushing his would-be blocker out of the way back into the running back, and they dump him for no gain back there.
Loss of 4. It'll make it 2nd and about 20.
Yeah, back to the 11-yard line. Good effort right there. Connor Gregg, he was being blocked. Somebody stayed with him. He's one of your linebackers, but he got in there, scrapped it up, and got a good push and good stop for the Blue Devils. They drop. Quarterback's going to throw to the near side. Oh, knocked away by Cordell. Big number 12, Dylan Edison, reached up and slapped it down with his hand. He then was looking for it, looking into the sun, trying to find where the loose ball was at, but he couldn't get to it, so it's an incomplete pass.
Make it 3rd and 20. 9:25 to go in the opening quarter. No score, just underway. First drive of the game for the Central High Broncos.
Looking good right here. Like I said, it's east-west field, so there's long shadows on the field for the players. And Cordell's looking right into the sun. Central's looking away from the sun, so they might have a little bit better deal. They're supposed to be bringing us a roster for Central. I can give you numbers, but I have no names on the players there. So.
Did they not give you that?
No.
What did they give you?
Nothing. Nothing yet. Somebody's supposed to be bringing it. Dive play. Quarterback's rolling out right, cuts up the field, drug down from behind right there. Flag on the play. Might have grabbed the shoulder pads.
Yeah, that's going to be unfortunate. That's going to make an automatic first down for Central High at 3rd and 20. That'll get Central High out of the shadow of their own end zone.
Yeah, and the tackle's made about the 10-yard line, so they'll mark it off from the spot of the tackle. And that's like I said, that's a shame. Out to the 20, to the 25-yard line. On a penalty. Thank you. There we go. We got a roster with them. So.
Yep. Actually, that was not enough for a first down, so it'll make it 3rd and 6 for Central.
Out to 25. Okay. Now then.
Great defense. What a hit. Number 55 with the lick for Cordell. That's Layden Thetford. Nice job filling the hole for the Blue Devils.
Good effort right there. Out to the 26-yard line.
Make it 4th and 5. It looks like Central
will go for it. 4th and 5.
This deep, well, on an 80-yard field, you're a little bit ahead, but who knows? Quarterback fakes the pitch, rolls left in, and the defense went right to the left, and he's wide open. He's going to be tackled out of bounds on the Cordell 30-yard line. Good fake here. Motion went to the right. Quarterback rolled out and went left. And that'll be down to the 30-yard line of Cordell.
Gain of about 24 yards on 4th and 5. So first down for Central High here in the first quarter. Still the first drive of the game.
So as they get ready for that one, come to the line. They're on Cordell half of the field now. So quarterback hands off to the second man deep. Number 11 finds an open, goes to the left side, wide open. He'll score from the 30-yard line right there. And I got to look a little bit. They don't have their numbers in alphabetical order. It takes me a little longer to figure out who carried the ball.
Yeah, Gavin Barton with the touchdown for Central High at the 8:02 mark of the first quarter. It's 6-0 Central High on top of Cordell.
Okay. They'll line up for the 2-point conversion right here as they come out. Number 22 comes out. That'll be Kellen Ellis comes out. Number 24. He came to get the tee.
Yeah,
so they kick the extra point. Number 24, Hayden Markham will do the kicking. They'll kick for the extra point here, Chad. We hadn't seen much of that this year so far. The kick, it's up.
It's a good kick.
And it's good.
7-0 Central High on the first drive of the game. We'll take a timeout. Back to Central after this. Cordell Blue Devil football on 106.9 and Cordell Blue Devil TV.
Evetts Drug in Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evetts Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now, a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and the friendly staff today at Evetts Drug in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Chad and Dudley back here at Central High. It's 7-0 on the opening drive from Central to start this football game. Mike will be here shortly. Dudley, it's all yours.
All righty. Beautiful field. Like I said, this field is in good shape. I'm sure they've done a lot of watering and mowing. They've got the yard stripes marked real well in the middle. If you get to see it on the internet or on whatever you're watching on, you can see they got a nice big C for Central in the middle of the field. So it's a well-manicured field. It looks good. So, and we walked across the end zone down there. The grass was in good shape there. Central will kick off to the Cordell Blue Devils. And Central has the 7-0 lead as we will get the ball to their first offensive possession right here. They place the ball on the 30 to kick off right here because this is just an 80-yard field. And as they get ready to kick that off, the officials get their position. The kickoff man holds his hand high. He said he's ready. He approaches. Nice, big, deep kick, long kick down to number 7 in Cordell at the 7-yard line. Cuts through traffic, gets out to the 20. And Whiting took that kick off, and he'll return it. He got about 12 on the return right there out to the 20-yard line. So good starting position for the Cordell Blue Devils. Now you just got to capitalize on it. Like I said last week, playing down at Fox, Blue Devils had a dynamic first half of play, and then Fox took over and played a little better on the second half. But Cordell Blue Devils just in their second game of 8-man football right here. Quarterback under center. Somebody moved, I do believe, because the flag came out early. Procedure penalty, somebody moved right there, and gives Cordell back to the 15. So don't need to shoot yourself in the foot right here early on. But Just gives you a little bit further. Well, there's Mike. He made it, no problem. So just gives you a little further. Quarterback under center. Snap, takes it, hands it off to the deep neck, zigzags through the traffic, and gets back to the 15, 16-yard line. And Mike, you taking off this evening or just kind of out seeing the sights, or what's the deal?
Well, I'll tell you what, Highway was not friendly to me.
Okay, I can't hear you yet.
There we go. Highway was not friendly to me. I lost time on 40, 35, and 44.
Just seeing the sights and enjoying it then. So
yeah.
Quarterback under center, pitch to the tailback. He goes to the right side, cuts up the field out to the 20, 25-yard line. He'll be forced out about the 27.
It's Cash Whiting on the carry. About a 12-yard gain. It's going to be a fat 3 line to gain for a first down. Central High puts quite a few guys on the field here.
Yeah, they suited up 21 tonight.
Yeah. Some years ago, the last time I was here on this field was probably my youngest son's. Cash Whiting up ahead, going to be close to a first down. He might have fallen forward to get it. My youngest son's senior year, maybe. No, it wasn't senior year. He was younger, but the Blue Devils have
fourth down and about 6 inches right here.
Yeah, but he's going to call him short. Now, Blue Devils came in here and put it on the Central High team. Central High looks to have good size, good athleticism. They're 6 inches short, and Riverboat Gambler time. You're going to go for fourth and short deep in your own territory.
Well, that's what Central did on their possession then. So, got way down the field. And
big boy coming in. Quarterback under center. Quarterback in the gun. There's the snap, looking for a space, and he did not get any blocking. Didn't get anybody. We whiffed on the outside, and Blue Devils turned it over deep in their own territory, about the 26. I got them at the 26.
Yeah.
Loss of 3 on the play. Didn't get any kind of blocking on that right side.
I really thought he'd be back under center and just do dive play and go from there.
I would have agreed with you.
They changed up what they were doing right there and turned the ball over and gives it back to Central.
First and 10, Central.
They've got it marked about the 27.
From the Blue Devil 27. Quarterback under center, fakes the handoff up the middle, crossing, and he's brought down after looks like about a 10-yard gain. They're going to give him all the forward progress. They're going to give him the second bounce.
Big tackle there by Connor Gregg. Did a good job at the 15-yard line.
Got to talk to these boys yesterday at the team dinner. Just good group of kids. I didn't realize we were really, really, really young. Did not realize how young we were. Handoff straight middle, fullback brought down at the line of scrimmage. He's second and 10.
Hit by a whole host of Cordell Blue Devil white jerseys. 52, 74, 12.
Yeah.
To Zwicky and Edison. 74 is Samuel Lindsay.
Yeah, you can take your pick on who got to him there.
Gang tackling there to 15.
Second and 10. Fake the handoff, looking to throw. Finally throws to the out pattern. Good coverage on the play, but nonetheless, touchdown, Central.
5:41 to go in this first period of play. It'll be 13-0 with Central on top.
That surprised me. They actually kicked an extra point.
Yeah. Chad and I were talking the first time we've seen one kick this year. So.
Yeah, for Class C football, 8-man football, you don't normally see that.
Well, I've seen them warming up out here, and they were kicking and doing good punching.
Fake the handoff, and defensive end didn't stay at home. 2-point conversion good. Central leads this one 15-0, 5:46 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
All right, we're back here, back to live action. Central set to kick off. Blue Devils huddling up, now breaking the huddle, going back deep. As I was coming in, the ball came pretty deep downfield. He fielded around the 10.
Yeah,
and so
just inside there.
So good,
pretty good return.
A good kicker. And Cash Whiting back to receive, who's already returned a touchdown, a kickoff for a touchdown this year. Deep down, squibbly kick. He's going to field it about the 6. Finds some room to the right side. Has a seam, and now he's got to beat the big boy, and his cleats failed him. He tried to cut back to the left, and that sod came out from under him.
Well, he had one defender looking at him, and he was trying to make a move to get to the other side, and that move slipped a little bit.
So. Slipped a little bit.
Good field position out to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10, Blue Devils, 35.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's odd.
It's nice to see a 80-yard field instead of a 100-yard
field.
field.
No, that's the thing. I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm like, what just?
Here's the 40.
I'm like, what happened to the
about?
50? As you said 35, I'm like, well, then the logo's off center. The Devils 1st and 10. Quarterback under center now. There's the snap. Pitch wide to the right. Finds a little bit of room, but run out of bounds quickly. Bring up second. Short loss on the play. Bring up 2nd down. Ran that play twice the last possession and got good yardage. I think Central got tired of seeing that.
I believe they did. Back to the 33-yard line. Time to make it go the right direction for the Blue Devils.
You know, it's surprising he slipped on that kickoff. Field looks in good shape.
Yeah.
One wide to the left, single setback behind the quarterback under center. Pitch wide to the left. Cuts back inside, trying to find some room, and there's a no-go on no-go, so the no gain on the play. 3rd down and long.
Cash Whiting was your ball carrier, made a good move. He couldn't get the corner turned right there.
Defensive end turned him back to the inside where his buddies were, and that's what he's supposed to do. Blue Devils with a substitution.
Number 11 comes in, Braxton McGuire, and 52 goes out.
Zarecki, yeah. So they're going to throw. He's a receiver. They're going to try to throw this in motion. Looking to throw. Got a little bit of time. Good set, good throw. Comes up a little high, and the ball falls harmlessly to the ground. 4th and long for the Blue Devils.
Time to make it happen then, so. Good turnout right here tonight.
Oh, yeah, even on the Blue Devil side, and we didn't have to travel 40 minutes further like we did last week.
Right.
There's Zarecki back in the ball game. Blue Devil band on hand.
And the Central band played the national anthem tonight.
All right. Good snap. Good high-hanging kick. Nobody back to receive it. Ball bounces about the 18 and takes a Central bounce. Central will take over on their own 25 when we come back. You're listening to 106.9 FM.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
All right, we're back to live action. Central breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center. Setbacks behind, looking to throw to the out pattern. It was covered, but he got it beyond the defender. Now he's got some sideline to go, and Blue Devils not fast enough to get him. It's a swing pass over the defense, and there was nobody on the back end.
Thanks for a 55-yard touchdown.
In 8-man football, you lose 2 defensive backs. And that's one of the things that happens when you lose defensive backs. Once you get behind somebody, there's nobody there to catch up. 55-yard touchdown. Central leads this one 21-0. Looking for the PAT. Snap, hold is up, and it's barely good, but it all counts. Blue Devils trail this one early, 22-0. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
All right, we're back. Blue Devils breaking the huddle, set to receive the kick. Central Marlowe waiting on them. Cash Whiting back deep. Had a great return the last go-round, about a 35-yard return. It almost broke it for a touchdown.
Luke Thrasher will be kicking for Central.
And lost his footing. All right, looks like the officials are ready to let the boys get going here. There we go. White hat blows it into play. There's an onside kick, and it bounces. Blue Devils fall on it. And
Blue Devils on top of it.
Yeah, Blue Devils will have the ball on the 34-yard line as we get going here.
Connor Gregg fell on it, and then Carter Owens came up with it and covered it. So that'll be good field position.
Got to get a few successful plays stacked up on each other. Had a couple of good plays in the first drive. It just kind of fell apart the last drive. Quarterback under single setback in the gun. Got a flex to the right, single wide out to the left. Pitch wide to the right to Cash Whiting. He does have the edge. He breaks the line of scrimmage down the sideline, cuts it back down to the 28-yard line of Central. Nice run on the play by Cash.
Yeah, he made a good spin move at the 30 into the field so he could get a few more yards, so good move there.
Blue Devils line up. Don't go to the huddle. They go straight to the line of scrimmage. Coach calling the play in. They've been testing the edges, so evidently something in the scouting report says they're not fast on the outside. The defense isn't. Here's a motion to the left. Pitch to the left. Bounces it to the outside, and good tackle actually in the open field by Central back to the 30-yard line. The second down and 12. I have not seen us test the middle of this defense as of yet.
Not yet.
We did have a pass to the tight end that sailed high. So second down and 12.
Central's running a 3-man defensive front unit with 2 linebackers.
There's the snap under center. Handled off right into the middle, and now we know why they haven't tried it very much. But falls forward for about a yard and a half gain, brings up third down and long for the Blue Devils. 2 down territory this go-around. We're on the, the central end of the field. What are Central? Mustangs?
Broncos.
Broncos. I knew it was some kind of pony.
Central High Broncos.
Central High Broncos. Now, they do not like being referred to as Central Marlowe.
No, you leave out the Marlowe in there. So.
They do not like that.
Because they are Central High. That's what the sign says on the road and everything.
Quarterback under center, single set back in the gun, pitch wide to the right, finds him in the lane, bounces inside, then again to the outside. Good gain on the play, bring up 4th and about 6. And I'm going to call that a skinny 7.
Yeah.
So Blue Devils with a 4th and long. Good run to get them in that kind of position. Everybody looking to the sideline for the play call. This might be a time to go on 2.
If you've been practicing, you might be able to do that.
Yeah, 4th and 6 or 7. Quarterback under center. And there's the pitch to Cash. He finds a seam, but not enough room for a first down. Positive gain on the play, but couldn't get the first down. There's turnover on downs. The Broncos will have the ball on their own 22-yard line. Blue Devils struggling a little bit on offense, which affects your defense. You get a short field. This time they've got to go the length of the field, which is shorter than a 100-yard field. So he is at the 22. That's where I got 1st and 10 from the 22. Blue Devils set on defense. 2 linemen in the middle, guards. Quarterback keeper, he cuts back and woo! He is lit up by Connor Gregg. Good hit, but then he shook him off. There's a flag on the play, and they're going to get I believe that's going to be on the Broncos, judging by which official threw it. Holding on the Broncos.
That's why he was able to scramble with it for a little bit extra.
That's why he had a little bit of a hole there.
Yeah.
A little bit of a hole because there was a little bit of a hold. Backing the Broncos up to looks like the 12-yard line.
12, yeah.
So it'll be 1st and 20 for the Broncos. Broncos have had their way on offense tonight. Blue Devils trail this one 22-0 with 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Some of the rules of 8-man football, one of the rules is once a team goes up by 45, no matter where it is in the game is over. Hand off to the left side, counter action there, and he steps out of bounds. He had a head of steam going, and he couldn't quite cut her back up the field. 11-yard gain will be 2nd and 9 after the penalty. And so it'll be 2nd down and 9 on the run by the Broncos.
You got to love it. The chain crew over there, they got out of the way. They saw him coming and said, move it or lose it.
Yeah, hey, it ain't worth a free hot dog to get hurt. Most of the chain crews get paid in free refreshments at halftime. And, they had a load coming that way. They got out. Quarterback under center, hands off to the first man through. Good head-on collision and wrapped up. Brought down by Lindsey. And, I got Zarecki, and then I've got a cleanup crew of Connor Gregg and number 54 there, Sam Lindsey as well. 3rd down and 3 for the Broncos. We'll see how this turns out. Blue Devils need a stop. And 23 seconds to go in the quarter. Let's see if they actually run a play. Looks like they're going to break the huddle and come out. 17 seconds. 3rd down and 3 for the Broncos. He moved. that right end moved, but they pitch it to the left. Finds a seam through there somehow. Number 11 for the Blue Devils on the tackle, Braxton McGuire. 1st and 10 Broncos with 2.7 seconds to go in the quarter. That should be the final play of the first quarter. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone. The Blue Devils trail early, 22-0. And they're going to wind clock, and there she goes. We'll be right back.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
All right, we're coming back to live action. Central High cheerleaders have been in full motion all night long. They've had plenty to celebrate early, and the fight songs playing for Central. And Blue Devils trailing this one 22-0, beginning of the second quarter.
If these are all cheerleaders, there's 16 of them down here.
Yeah, there's more cheerleaders than players.
Yeah, 15 females and 1 male cheerleader down here.
Yep, I guess that would be the guy with the pants on.
Yeah.
First and 10, Central from their own, from Cordell's 29, just inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Blue Devils break the huddle out. There's a little confusion on the play, looking for the option, and he is drugged down from behind. Found him a little bit of room. He's sneaky fast. He doesn't look like he's moving very quick, but we're not catching up to him when he's in full stride. Second down and 2 for the Broncos. Blue Devils with the stop. Probably got away with a horse collar there, but I didn't see that. This is hometown radio. We don't see flags against our guys.
Well, last week we saw flags on everybody.
I think they threw enough flags on both teams to last the season. They were a little wild. Second and 2, Marlowe. Central. Oh, quarterback keeper. They went and followed the motion, man, and he just went straight up the middle. And that was enough for a first and 10 for the Broncos. And they are down to about the 17-yard line. They're pretty active down there. Basically an I formation with no guards, and they're going to fake the handoff, looking to throw again, looking to that out pattern again, and had the defender actually played the football. He had an interception. Had his back to the ball and was looking for the receiver. Ball got caught and ran in for a touchdown. No, not a touchdown. No. Did they give him a touchdown? Yeah, they got it.
Just short. Yeah, no, it is a touchdown.
No, yeah, they call it as a 2-point conversion from the 3-yard line.
They haven't put it out to 28, yeah.
Yeah, 28-0. And we have probably a false start. Normally on the kicking team. Yeah, he's calling it on the kicker. False start. Everybody has to be set before the ball is snapped, including the kicker. Now they're going to back him up and make him kick it again, make him try the kick again. Let's see how it goes, because he barely got it over the crossbar on the last kick. This backing him up may not be the best thing in the world for him. There's the snap. He's going to punch it through, and I don't know what happened on the last kick. He kicked that one pretty far. Kick is good. Marlowe leads this one, Central leads this one 29-0, 10:47 to go in the half. We'll be right back.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
Or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready.
Looking for appliances that last? Start with Whirlpool, America's trusted brand for washers, dryers, fridges, and more.
And right here in Cordell, Sarah and Terry at Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture have them in stock and ready to go.
Need a new stove or deep freeze? They've got that too, plus a great lineup of furniture for every room.
Shop local, shop smart. Call Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture at 580-832-5777. Whirlpool and Cordell. Now that's a solid combo.
All right, back here. Blue Devils trail this one early, 10:47 to go in the half. Trail this one 29-0. It has been all Central Broncos. Big plays plagued them. They're a pretty good sized group of guys out there, so we're getting beat on the line of scrimmage handily And they don't have any small guys. I mean, their running backs are bigger than our linemen. And the tee blows off, so he's going to have to go reset that.
He might have to hold it under. There's a pretty good breeze out of the south here this evening.
And here you go, just a straight pooch kick. You got to field that, fellas. And Blue Devils fall on it.
And may have moved it.
No,
Broncos
they did. Broncos, yeah. It is a little tacky, though, to have a 30-point lead and do an onside kick, but evidently they're not worried about that. Blue Devils failed to execute, and Broncos football on the Blue Devil 30.
Yeah, that was a good kick by the Broncos because it put in between your front guys and your mid guys.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he just pooched it right over that way. Well, confusion on the play. Oh, there's
Ball's
a ball
loose.
on the ground, and Blue Devil can get to it. Blue Devil football.
Big number 1. Briggs Reeves gets that one.
Quarterback / defensive back.
All purpose.
Yeah, so we got the ball back anyway. Looks like we got looks like you got it back with better field position than we would have gotten it if we recovered. So I guess it all works out. 1st and 10, Blue Devils from their own 35. Had a couple of good run plays. Haven't been able to execute in the passing game as of yet. Haven't been able to get a first down as of yet. Excuse me, we got it. We got one first down. Okay, we're trying to change the play at the line of scrimmage. Looking back, and we're getting a penalty. He's going to call false start he's going to call false start. And of course, it's the guy on the home side of the field throwing the play. Didn't have a coach in his ear hollering at him or nothing.
Never.
No.
Penalty back to the 30-yard line.
5-yard penalty. 1st and 15. Blue Devils, if they execute some, they can get some momentum going here. Just got to execute a few stacked on in. Should have been a false start, but they let him go. About a half-yard loss on the play. Our right guard jumped there, and that kind of threw the rhythm of the play off, but they didn't call the penalty. 2nd down and 16. Blue Devils under center. Single setback. Pitch wide to the right, looking for a lane. Good job finding the lane, but tackled in the hole by the linebacker for no gain. 3rd down and long.
He made a good zigzag trying to get around the defense coming at him, but there's too many headed that direction.
Well, him and the linebacker found the hole at the same time.
Yeah.
That's normally not a good combination. Cash is kind of a tough kid. He's a bull rider, him and his brother both. So you're gonna have to bring the wood to let him know you're there. That was a pretty good hit out of the linebacker. Blue Devils looking to get this football moving the right direction. Motion to the left, Connor Gregg. There's a pitch to the left. Found the edge and doesn't quite get back to the line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, they've seen that play more than once then.
Yeah, we're running wide left or wide right. And either we're not executing it correctly, or they're just wise to our play.
We're not getting around the corner. That's
not
there.
Getting around the corner, not getting down the field once we do. And they don't field punts, evidently.
They're not worried about us punting.
Well, I mean, you can still field a punt. And there's just a line drive kick. Going to take a bad bounce again. I thought that was going to roll another 10 yards, that end-over-end kick. Down to the 26-yard line. Broncos will take over there, and we'll just stay here for this go-round. They're coming right back to the line of scrimmage. Broncos lead 29-0. 8 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. Blue Devils have appeared to be flat. They looked a little sharper last week to me, looked a little more energetic, but right now, and they're taking a whooping, and they're showing it. Just look a little less energetic than they need to be. 4 down linemen, well, 2 down linemen in the middle, 2 edge rushers, fake the pitch, trying to come back up the middle, and he is hit. They tried to run that the last play, and he tried to pitch it the last time. That's what caused the turnover. He tried to pitch it once he was wrapped up, and the running back had gone away.
Zaricki in on the tackle.
Yeah, Zaricki's going to be in on a lot of these tackles. He makes himself available on defense, that's for sure. 2nd down and 8 for the Broncos. The pace is slowed just a little bit. Quarterback under center. Looks like an I formation. Fake the pitch, and he's trying to bootleg himself. Finds a hole and hit hard after the gain, getting the line and gains Zaricki on the hit. And that's the first time I've seen the quarterback get knocked backwards today.
Yeah, Briggs Reeves set him up, and then Zaricki took him down. So
good hit on the play. Winding the clock is Mr. Whitehat. 7:01 to go in the half. Blue Devils trail this one 29-0.
Out to the 38-yard line of Central High.
All right, here we go. Quarterback under center, got an eye behind him. Fake the handoff to one, and a whiffed on the tackle in the line. And he's faster than he looks because Briggs Reeves is pretty quick, and he ran away from Briggs. Touchdown Broncos.
Gavin Barton on the touchdown for the Central High Broncos. 6:31 to go in this first half.
Let's see if they're going to kick or go for 2 again. Looks like they're going for 2. No. Let's see what he does.
He'll kick it.
Yeah, they're switching football, so he's going to kick it.
Yep. I seen him warming up, and he was doing pretty good from short distance here.
PAT is up, and it is good.
Yep.
6:31 to go in the half. Blue Devils trail this one 36-0. We'll be right back.
Evetts Drug in Cordell has been serving Cordell and all of Ouachita County for more than 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts, along with his daughter Farron and son Brandon, are trusted pharmacists who take care of all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. But Evetts Drug is more than a pharmacy. You'll also find unique gift ideas, fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now a full wedding and baby registry. It's the only drugstore you'll ever need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and the friendly staff today at Evetts Drug in Cordell.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here waiting for you at the Right Here C store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C store where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
All right, back to live action. Coach has got the guys huddled up, trying to implore and encourage and coach them up to execute. You know, Central almost giving up 2 touchdowns on kickoffs, so that might not be a deliberate onside kick. They might just be trying to keep it away from Cash. So I'll recant my tacky statement from earlier at the moment. Unless they recover another one, then I'm just coming back. Blue Devils make the adjustment. They back up the front. One of the front linemen backed him up about 2 yards and brought up the second level. And there's a kick. You got to field that edge.
Good job.
Time, yeah, fielded. Yeah, they're just trying to keep it from kicking deep. And so the Blue Devils have the football at their own 38-yard line, heading east. See if we can put together a drive here. Up the middle wasn't favorable for us at all. They're pretty big up front, and we didn't move them. Now, I don't know if we can move them, just to be honest. They're pretty good-sized kids.
6 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first half.
Blue Devils trail this one 36-0. Single setback behind the quarterback under center. Oh, there you go. Had problems with the exchange from center. Quarterback had to pick it up and make the best of it. He got about a yard. 2nd down, and we'll call it a fat 8. Looks like he fell forward a little bit and got a little bit of favorable position with the football.
Knows the ball touches the 40, so we're at midfield right here.
Midfield, yeah. Yeah, because that was throwing me when I got here. I'm like, why is that decal on the 40? Well, what happened? The grounds crew kind of get a little off center. What were they doing out here that late?
They were having a good time when they filled it, when they painted it. So.
Single setback, quarterback under center. Got the exchange this time. Good deep handoff. Found a little bit of running room. Falls forward, makes it about 3rd down and 6 is what I'll call it. Blue Devils moving the football. See if we can find a first down and hold on to the football for a little while. 5:26 to go in the half. Blue Devils looking to the sideline to get the play call. You're right about that south breeze. It's not so bad. Chad's over here by the door. You know, he's sucking up all the air here. 1st and 10, excuse me, there's the pitch out wide again. He cuts it back up the middle and is grabbed and slung forward, but still just crosses the line of scrimmage. Will bring up 4th down. In fact, they're not moving the down marker. Bring about 4th down, and we'll call it a skinny 6. 4th down midfield. Blue Devils looking to go for it. Good pursuit by the Broncos, because when Cash cuts up, he's cutting into a hole. But they're filling it, and they're filling the cutback lane. We have timeout from the Blue Devils. Blue Devils trail this one, 36 to nothing, 4:37 to go in the half. You're listening to 106.9 FM.
Looking for a bank that's rooted in your community and ready to help you grow? At Blue Sky Bank in Cordell, we know your goals are personal. Whether it's buying a home, starting a business, or saving for the future, our team is here with personalized service, modern banking tools, and a commitment to seeing our neighbors succeed. Discover the difference a local bank can make. Stop by Blue Sky Bank of Cordell today, where community and opportunity meet. Blue Sky Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
CK Energy makes every customer an owner of the business. Unlike other electric utilities, CK Energy exists to make sure your needs are always met, not to make a profit. And since CK Energy is locally owned and operated, CK Energy is always there with you, reinvesting in your community. That's why in an electric cooperative, the people have the power. Committed to our members and the communities we serve, that's part of the CK Energy commitment.
CK Energy, we light up your life.
All right, we're back to live action here. 4:37 to go in the half. Blue Devils trail this one 36-0. And yeah, Mr. Whitehat's blowing the whistle, wanting to get him out of the huddle. And here we go. 4th down and 6. Blue Devils looking to go for it. Quarterback under center. Motion to the left. Pitch wide to the left. He's got a little bit of room, and he's got to learn to trust his speed on that corner. Got to learn sometimes. He doesn't get the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Broncos, but sometimes you don't need to cut inside. Sometimes you just need to get that 6 yards by hitting the gas pedal, and that might be all you get instead of trying to make it a bigger play. Brought in, tackled short, 1st and 10 Broncos, and a touchdown and a 2-point conversion would put it at 44-0. Would still need another point to put the game away already. Looking to pass, swing pass to the left, a little bit behind him or he'd still be running. That play was wide open. Quarterback delivered it behind him and had to turn around, and instead of a touchdown and the fight song, we got a loss on the play. Well, They gave him some yards. I don't know how, but they gave him some yards. 2nd down and 9.5, we'll call it.
It was Ricky in on the tackle there for the Blue Devils. And Broncos on their own 38. Almost.
Right, here we go. There's the snap. Looking to throw. He's looking this fullback pass down the middle. It's covered. Oh, just off his fingertips. It was well covered, but it was a good throw just off the fingertips of the receiver. That'll be 3rd down and long for the Broncos. He had all day to throw. He had all day to throw a good pass. And he did throw a good pass. It's just off the fingertips. On the coverage, though, Blue Devils was Briggs. And
we had 3 defenders back there.
It was covered. I mean, it had to be a good ball to get there, and he threw one. I formation, 3rd down and long. Pitch wide to the right. They've got that sealed, and there's flags, all kinds of flags. There's going to be a holding on the play. That's coming back. Yeah, there are 2 flags. The announcer got it right. Yep, against the Broncos. That'll back them up. It'll be 3rd down, and let's see where the spot of the foul is going to occur.
They're marking it off from about the 37, 38.
See how far they go. If it's a hold, it's 10 yards. And evidently it's a hold, and there we go. So it'll be 3rd down and 19. Blue Devils with a chance to get Central off the field, turn them over on downs, or make them punt. 3:42 to go in the half. Now, we haven't had much pressure on the quarterback when he throws. I formation. Fake handoff, extra pass protection, looking to this out pattern, and it's undercut and intercepted by the Blue Devils. He's running down the sideline, cuts it back to the 20. 1st and 10 Blue Devils on the Bronco 20-yard line.
Good interception by Jackson Davis for the Cordell Blue Devils.
He got a good jump on it. They were expecting it. They dropped back in coverage a little further, and quarterback threw a pretty good football, but Davis undercuts the football and picks it off, runs it back about 25 yards. Signs of life for the Blue Devils. 1st and 10 from the Bronco 20. See if we can punch it in before the half is up. 3:21 to go in the half. And evidently, Mr. Whitehat has somewhere to go because he's winding that clock every chance he gets. Blue Devils under center. Handoff straight up the middle and didn't have any chance, and he is fumbled. And he's trying to run it back for a touchdown, and he's going to get it. There was 0 room to run the football, and the ball came out, and it is returned for a touchdown by the Broncos. 2:58 to go in the half. Just when you thought the Blue Devils were knocking on the door, had signs of life, a mistake will do you in. The band has left the stands to go get ready to march. And you have the cheerleaders singing the song out here with no band. PA setting up for a PAT. 2:58 to go, 42-0 is Broncos, and don't know how that did not get blocked, but it is up and good. You're listening to 106.9 FM, The Zone.
Everyone at Cordell Memorial Hospital is excited to sponsor Cordell High School games on the internet and radio. The Cordell Hospital and its employees are committed to providing up-to-date care and comfort to their patients. After all, they are friends, neighbors, and family. The Cordell Memorial Hospital says, our team takes care of your team.
When hometown football approaches, that's when hometown shines. Bring out those hot cocoa thermoses. Bring on the team colors, shirts, and spirit. We'll be right here with you, cheering our home teams on to victory. Because nobody does hometown in Western Oklahoma like Bank of Western Oklahoma. Come bank with us. Weatherford, Cordell, Gary, Elk City, Viside, Woodward, where people come first. Online at bankofwesternoklahoma.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we're back to live action. Blue Devils on the brunt end of a whooping right now. Trail this one 43-0. But 2:58 to go at half. Now, 8-man football, if somebody gets up by 45, no matter what time of game it is, the game is officially over. So we're going to get a little pooch kick again. They're not going to kick at the cash, I promise you that much. And if they do, I'll give you $1. There's that little pooch kick. Up man, no, he let it sail past him. Cash is going to pick it up. And, he's brought down at the 20. Blocking failed him. Number 22, at the 22 is where we got him. Blue Devil football, 1st and 10 from their own 22. I can remember playing some games that didn't go my way, and we got whooped pretty good. The most painful thing about it wasn't on the field, was that long bus ride home after a game where we didn't play so well. One wide to the left, single setback is Whiting, quarterback under center. Handoff, there we go. We got a hole in the middle. He grinds it out down to about the 26. Good, tough run, about the 27. And hey, they keep moving that yard marker, about the 28. between the 27-28. Second down and right at 5 for the Blue Devils. 2:25 to go in the half. Single setback behind the quarterback under center. One wide to the left. And a handoff, deep handoff again. Found a little bit of a hole, but pursuit downfield covers it up. Bring up 3rd and 4.5. Fat 4.
Clock's ticking to the 2:01 mark.
Blue Devils head to the line of scrimmage. Single setback is Whiting. Quarterback under center. One wide to the left, and the blitz is on. He gets the pitch away, and there's nowhere to go. 3 Broncos there to make the tackle. It would not surprise me to see the Broncos call a timeout to save the clock. They're going to let it wind, it looks like. 4th down and 6. We'll call it a loss on the play. Back to punt are the Blue Devils. And now they put somebody back to receive. There's the snap. Good high kick. Fielded at the 30 and fumbled, and we couldn't quite get to him before the ball was down. And he fumbles out of bounds as well. So Blue Devils, Connor Gregg on the coverage. Blue Devils bring the carrier down at the 42 is where I got him.
Yep.
Right there on the top of the logo. And I promise you they're trying to score before half so Chad can get out of here. Chad had to work overtime last week. That game left, and boss told him no more overtime. Handoff straight up the middle, finds a lane, good-sized lane, brought down after a 10-yard gain.
He's going to be right at first down territory.
Yeah, they're waving them on, waving them forward.
Move the chains.
Chain gang over there, so they're taking a nap, I think. The down marker guy got where he was supposed to go. The chains were slow. Ball at the 34-yard line. Marlowe moving the football. Handoff, rounding tailback again, and brought down behind the line of scrimmage at the 34. And you're going to get a timeout by Central. And we're going to go to break. You're listening to 106.9 FM.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Great Plains Bank in Cordell, we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We understand the value of local community and personal service. Whether you're saving for college, planning your dream home, or growing your business, our friendly team is here to help you every step of the way. With convenient hours, comprehensive banking services, and a commitment to Cordell, Great Plains Bank. Your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Visit us today on North Glen English Street or call 832-3400. Great Plains Bank. Investing in our community. Investing in you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Here we are, and there's the run down to, looks like he almost got the first down. I think they're going to call him just short. 2nd and 10. They came back to action pretty quick while we were still at commercial. 3rd down. That's a 3rd down.
Yeah, the ball will be placed on the 20.
And they're moving quick. 20 seconds to go in the half. Pitch, fakes the pitch, has the bootleg and throws it to the outside. He drops the football and goes down at the 8, covering his own fumble. Number 14 for the Blue Devils. Couldn't get the tackle, but did create a fumble. 10 seconds to go in the half, and Broncos will call a timeout again. You're listening to 106.9 FM.
Discover the joy of driving at your local Ford dealership, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Whether you're after a brand new F-150, Bronco Explorer, or a dependable used model, we offer a wide selection and competitive specials to fit your lifestyle. At Wheeler Ford, financing is a breeze with no hassle approvals and low interest offers right here in town. Our service center treats your vehicle with genuine care from oil changes to full repairs. Wheeler Ford, Cordell's hometown Ford dealership with small town service and big time satisfaction. Visit us at 700 North Glen English Cordell or call 580-832-3313 today.
All right, then. Broncos break the huddle, waiting on the Blue Devils to come out.
10.4 seconds left in this first half.
Got a switch of a football. I think the Broncos have a timeout left as well. I know they've spent 2. Wouldn't surprise me to see one run one right up the middle. They've got the Haas to do it. They pitch it wide right, and he's got the edge right now. Gets the edge, and touchdown, Broncos.
3 seconds left, 3.8 seconds left.
That'll make it 49-0. They're going to kick the extra point. There's the punch kick. Wow, he put a foot in that one. Best kick of the night. 50-0. 3 seconds left in this one. So I think when they kick the football off, the game's going to be over once we feel that clock runs out.
Homecoming next week.
Homecoming next week. Tell us about that spaghetti dinner, Dudley.
Starts at 4:30. I've already got my tickets. Have you got tickets?
I've got my tickets right here in my wallet. And a young lady at my church, Pastor Mike, would you buy 2 tickets from me? I'm like, of course I'll buy 2 tickets from you. Get your tickets from any band member in Cordell.
The homecoming parade is at 2:30 next Friday.
All right. We go back to our Friday game. We've had these last 2 games on Thursday. So next week when you tune in to listen to us, it'll be on Friday when you tune in to listen to us. Mm-hmm. And we'll be full of spaghetti and probably ready to take a nap.
Yeah, parade at 2:30. The spaghetti supper starts at 4:30, and the game starts at 7.
All right, then.
Busy
Struthers.
Friday.
Struthers will be in town.
And that's over near Shawnee.
For the homecoming guests. Yeah.
I had to look it up.
Had to look it up. Hey, there's a few places like that in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Got to look it up sometimes.
Said I've never heard of that one, and we picked it out and said, yep.
When I was doing a follow-up work on Juvenile Boys, I found a place called Maud.
Yeah.
I found a place called Springer in Greenville.
You used to live near Springer.
Yeah.
That's not fair. So
yeah, well, you know.
I lived in Woodford.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's some places in Oklahoma. There's the kick. They're going to kick it deep. It's going to take a bounce, out of bounds, and a penalty. So no time ran off the clock, Chad. 3.8 seconds to go. All right, what do we got here? 2 guys, the officials discussing something. And guys, the ball went out of bounds, spotted them. Let's go. I'll tell you what, when I leave, I'm following the referees because they normally stop someplace good to eat, you know.
They're going to bring the ball back out to the 30 or 35. To the 35. There you go.
On the back side of the logo. Single setback, 1 wide to the left. Looking to throw. Hit over the middle, and it's intercepted. And in a show of sportsmanship, he could have ran that back for a touchdown. In a show of sportsmanship, the defender kneels on the ball, effectively ending the ball game. Blue Devils on the short end of this one, as Barry Switzer would say, hung half 100 on us. 50-0. Blue Devils looking pretty dejected on that side of the field, lining up, coming across to shake hands. Part of the growing pains, only the 2nd week in 8-man football. Central's been doing this for a long time, and they paid back that whooping from about 4 years ago. Some of these guys might have been in grade school and remembered it, I don't know. But Blue Devils on the short end of this one. And here we go. So we're going to wrap it up. I think they're going to let the Central band play, but we won't be here for it. So for Mike Sutherland, Dudley Simpson, 106.9 FM, thank you for listening.
Did you know Career Tech trains Oklahoma's essential workforce?
or that Career Tech is Oklahoma's leader for Earn While You Learn apprenticeship opportunities?
Did you know Career Tech programs are a low to no cost educational path?
Or that Career Tech can help you learn by doing.
So when Oklahoma needs us,
we'll be ready.
At Bank 360, it's all about you. Since 1902, Bank 360 has been involved in community banking, serving the great people of the Clinton community and offering the modern banking conveniences you need. Enjoy easy access through the mobile app or visit their friendly staff in person on Frisco Avenue. Ask about the Bank 360 digital wallet. It's convenient, time-saving, and has enhanced security. Bank 360 is here for the Red Tornadoes and here for all your banking needs.
You've been listening to Cordell Football on 106.9 The Zone and Cordell Blue Devil TV. Tonight's game has been brought to you by the Bank of Western Oklahoma, CK Energy, Cordell Memorial Hospital, Evitz Drug, Bank 360, Right Here Convenience Store, Wheeler Ford, Great Plains Bank in Cordell, Cordell TV and Appliance, Blue Sky Bank, and Western Technology Center. Cordell Football is a production of 106.9 The Zone and Fox Radio Network.